these 4 pages.
Is that English?
He doesn't want you to see it. But let me. It's not going to harm you. It's not going to harm you to evaluate some simple thing that I'm going to mention to you. The 4 pages that I just showed you are 4 pages, 2 folios of the earliest Qur'anic manuscript that is in the possession of mankind today. It is not far from here. It's in Birmingham. Not far from here. It's in Birmingham. It's called, colloquially or in a general parlance, it's called the Birmingham manuscript. More technical names exist for this manuscript. But here is the challenge. They have radiocarbon dated. You know about carbon dating and stuff. This is an organic material. It's a parchment sheep of a dead animal. So it's an organic material. So they could radiocarbon date it. And radiocarbon dating, what they have found out is they find that particular manuscript, more likely than not, dates to a period before even Muhammad started his ministry, which is a huge problem for Islam. Do you see what I'm saying? You know who is Muslims call Prophet Muhammad? No, 1 second. Who Muslims call as? He is trying to distract. I'll just finish a couple of more statements and then he can ask. When he does ask the question, try and evaluate if he addresses my concerns. He will not. He will just distract the conversation. Now, the challenge is this.
Okay, so you made your point. But
Now let me make just 2.
You did not analyze the ink. You analyzed the material in the You analyze the ink.
You see, that's a very intelligent contribution that he has made, and as a matter of fact, I'm now beginning to think that's an Islamic brainwashing again that has happened at the park, because every single Muslim seems to bring up the same point, which is a bit ridiculous.
what are you saying
Are you-
to that point?
Let me say this to that point.
I'm just saying, oh no, it's just.
Let me say this to the point. So his point,
Ask him, did you analyze the ink?
I'm answering. His point tells me he does not know the basics of carbon dating. That's what it tells me. I'll explain to you why.
Brother,
You know why?
You're lost.
When you find a manuscript, it's not just the Quranic manuscript that we deal with in New Ministry. We also have all sorts of other manuscripts. Yeah. When we carbon date manuscripts, no fool would date the ink. There is not even a technique today that is in existence to date the ink. It doesn't exist. You know what happens? No, it's not a thank you. It's to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. But
He doesn't know what he's talking
no one else in human ministry.
Just said.
Thank you.
I'm answering.
So what he proved is
I'm
the
answering.
material
No.
can
I'm
Brother,
I'm
you're
responding,
speaking
please.
nonsense right now.
I'm responding. I'm pretty sure he doesn't
Well,
know
we are willing
what
to hear you.
radiocarbon dating is, and therefore he's
I'm not
rambling on.
kidding you, my
Please,
friend. We are willing to hear
my dear,
you,
please.
what you have to
I'm speaking to him, please. So to ask if the ink has been radiocarbon dated is a childish thing to ask. That's point number 1. In entire human history, since the time we began using radio dating of any sort, including carbon dating, you know how we date a manuscript?
My friend, do you even
We date the
access to
parchment.
tools
We date the
that are
parchment.
really-
We study the history of the region. We understand that unlike today, today you can produce paper. You can produce paper and then use that paper maybe 10 years later. Today, that's sort of common because you have commercialized paper industry. Yeah. Are you with me so far? But back in those days, it wasn't a commercialized parchment industry. No, nowhere in the world you had a commercialized parchment industry, which means parchment, which is skin of the lamb or skin of an animal, is taken, prepared to be written. Please listen to me. Prepared to be written only just before.
Somebody with good knowledge who can
Good.
discuss.
If you are saying you don't know, that's fine. But at least you see my point so far.
But I have access to carbon dating.
So you know information about carbon dating?
Of course I do, bro.
Please come here. Please come help us.
Love the camera, mate.
Oh, okay. So now you're going to hide away.
It's not about hiding
But
anyone, bro.
but you're
I
trying
live
to.
here. I'm born and bred here. You are not.
Well, that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is
I don't want to
you
be on
are
camera
trying to
because
defend.
I'm born and bred here. I don't want to be seen on my block.
You can stay there and try and answer.
Of course you can.
Yes.
Go for it. I'm very
So-
educated, brother.
How precisely do we in human history date parchment manuscripts if we were to use radiometric dating methods?
Bro, that's not even in the English sentence.
So in other words, he doesn't have a clue. He's just said he knows everything about carbon dating. I can't believe this. At least you said you don't know, that's fine. But do you see these people? Have no inkling of an idea as to what they have. Well, which is very important because this is very important. You know why? No, you are a joker. You can say hi to me, but you are a joker. I'm not talking to you right now. Now.
Where is the letter J in the Bible? Please tell me. Where is the letter J come from?
Waste of time.
Where is the letter J?
Waste of time. Science is against Islam. But later on, let's have a friendly conversation. Yeah, maybe off the camera. Please come say hello to me. Good to see you. What we find at the park is when we challenge people with the details of the Birmingham manuscript, when we challenge Muslims, they just run away. That's what we find at the park. Maybe we should move a little bit to try and see if anyone can help us out. Please. Good to see you. Good to see you,
I
brother.
love your works. I've been watching for a long time.
Amen.
You're very good.
God's blessings. God's good to see you. Great to see you. Absolutely great to see you. Ali, when are you planning to defend the Quran? So clearly not anytime soon. Are you planning to defend the Quran anytime soon?
Why you? No, not me. I'm not very. No.
How about you?
The Quran doesn't need defending.
Doesn't defend.
Well, it's clearly it doesn't need defending because it's hopeless and it has fallen apart already. Can't be defended anymore. Are you?
Why are you watching Jesus?
Please
Go
turn the
worship
camera
God.
what I told you. Away. Please turn
Told
the
you what?
cameras away. We're not debating this guy. Knowledgeable.
Told you what?
Go
Thank
away.
you very much.
Go away.
All right. So have nothing useful to say, have you?
You worship cow. Why you change now?
This is Islam. Hello. Are you guys Muslims? Are you guys Muslims or Muslim? Okay. So I have been. What's that?
You want to argue with me?
Not argue, just discuss, if you don't mind, please.
Not on camera, thank you.
Just quickly, just 2 minutes. No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So you're going to answer the concerns about Birmingham manuscript. Is that what you're going to do?
What is happening here?
No, there's nothing.
What's happening here? You had a debate with Mohammed Hijab
No.
about Islamic slavery, and you challenge the Muslims here. Mohammed Hijab didn't answer that. You challenge the Muslims. I want the Muslim, any Muslim to show me a verse in the Bible where female captives of slaves have been
Any
taken as
Muslim?
sex slaves.
I'm not a Muslim.
No, you challenge, not you. You said you challenge Muslims to show us a verse in the Bible where female captives.
What's your name again? I forgot your name.
No, it's not aggressive. My name is Lamin.
Lamin. I think you're a bit late right now.
I think you haven't studied the Bible.
The concern today. Hello, sir. Are you Muslim, sir? No. You're not. Okay. Are you a Christian or? Oh, you are. Okay. Good to see you. Good to see you. Great. Today, no, Lamin. No one is challenging jokers here.
No, you challenge
No one is challenging jokers
studied
here.
the Bible.
Okay, let's
and
go.
you challenge the Muslims.
Sorry, I need to find a Muslim to speak to. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's go. No. I'm trying to find. Hello, guys. Are you Muslims? Please come and help us out. Please come. What's your name? No. He is a joker. That's a waste of time. Unless you want some entertainment. Is that what you want? What's that? Entertainment. Then go for Lamin. He is a joker, comedian, but doesn't have a job as a comedian outside of the park. In other words, a little bit of a failed comedian. But okay, if you please look at this. I'm not here to waste time, Lamin. Please, let's focus on more important things.
We come to that.
Are there Muslims at the park who are willing to defend the veracity of the claim that the Quran has been preserved for us as per Islamic tradition? How many of you here are Muslims? Lamin. No. We're not wasting time. How many of you here Are you the one who was trying to talk to me about radiocarbon dating before?
I don't know about you, man. I'm just listening to him.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's go, guys. Ali, how does that look like? How does that look to you? How about to you?
Your face looks terrible.
What's that? You are not allowed to think? You don't know what to think. Okay, that's fine. Well, unfortunately, as long as you are in Islam, that will be the case. Any Muslims here who can explain to me what is going on with these folios?